I had a Drake phase, would you believe it, when I was about 16. I can't describe why, but it was a good time. Hey, I'm Holly Humberstone, and this is my personal playlist with MuchMusic. If I had to describe my music taste in 3 words, it would be nostalgic, like lyric first, lyric based. That's 2 words. Synths. I love synths. I would describe my music in 3 words as probably very similar to my music taste. Human. I'm gonna go with candid. Ooh, what's the 3rd word? Universal. 3 songs of other people's songs that would describe my music taste. Ooh, I feel like I grew up with like the most amazing kind of musical influences from my parents. As you get older, you kind of realize that your parents have the most insane music taste, and I kind of have gone back to listen to everything that I grew up listening to. Sorry, I'm chatting shit. I'm gonna go with Graceland by Paul Simon. I'm gonna go with Hide and Seek by Imogen Heap. Love her. I feel like it's gotta be a pop girly. Maybe a Kylie Minogue song, because I grew up loving her. I'm gonna go with I Believe in You by Kylie Minogue. I am somebody who tries to make a playlist every month, just putting everything that I've heard that month into a folder, and then I can find it easily, but I'm not the most organized person. These playlists just consist of the most random songs. They don't really fit together cohesively, but I like lots of different genres, and I think that that's the best way to be inspired, is by listening to like all different types of music. Ooh, I'll have a look. My craziest playlist name. I have a playlist. Scar and Holly is weird and random, peculiar, but beautiful bops. We've got HH Cali Road Trip, which I'm guessing is a playlist that I made with my band whilst we were road tripping in California. Actually, that'd be interesting to see what's on there.
Yeah, I'm so curious.
Yeah, that's got a lot of Arthur Russell, ooh, a lot of 1975, a lot of Killers, a lot of Casey Musgraves, just good songs to drive to that feel cinematic. The first song on the HUMBERSTONE Family Classics is Kiss by Prince. I remember discovering Prince through this song with my sister under my bunk bed, and it came on like a random kind of mixtape CD, and we were both like, what is this? Who is this and what is this? I don't understand it, but I love it. A lot of Gorillaz. My sister had Gorillaz album, and yeah, I mean, they hold up as one of the best bands in the world, I think. We've got a lot of Regina Spektor. She's an amazing songwriter, and I think that she's, yeah, just got a really interesting, unique way of telling stories. Ooh, I think that my music taste is constantly changing. Again, I think that listening to as much music as possible from anything. I don't think there are any rules, and I don't think you have to stick to one genre. Everything is inspiring if you kind of look for it. So I listened to a lot of the pop girlies growing up. Obviously Taylor. I was still am a huge Kylie Minogue fan. I love Celine Dion. I mean, just the classics, you know? And then I kind of went through a bit of a teenage kind of really, really pop music. Still love Post Malone. I had a Drake phase, would you believe it, when I was about 16. I think it was because what my older sister was listening to. I can't describe why, but it was a good time.
Hey, you're in the right place for that.
Now I've just kind of realized that the stuff that I was raised on was the best. I constantly go back to like classics like Fleetwood Mac, Paul Simon, or Prince. I feel like they're my kind of trifecta of my favorites of all time. I think that listening to a lot of music whilst you're trying to make your own can be kind of distracting, and listening to other people's music, I feel like I'm thinking about it way too hard, and like, how was that recorded, or how did they write that lyric? Also, I feel like comparison can kind of just kill all creativity for me. So when I'm making music, usually is a time where I just try not to listen to too much other stuff, because I find that it can be kind of confusing and distracting. I recently found this notes app, and it had little tiny pieces of lots of the songs on the album that would be written later. But I couldn't really kind of define what the project meant as a whole. And then I wrote Cruel World, and I feel like it was kind of a light bulb moment, and I went home from my session and played Cruel World to my sister, and we just got like so excited and started Pinterest boarding, and I feel like the visual side of the album kind of came together post writing Cruel World. The song itself actually feels kind of optimistic and kind of fun, like all the production feels very like kind of positive and sparkly and like poppy. But then again, if you kind of zone into the lyrics, they're quite dark and they're about missing somebody and how your perception of the world around you can look so different without just one person in it. That kind of dichotomy is kind of a theme that runs through the whole album, and so I feel like the title Cruel World just felt right. I feel like, to me, like the lyrics are the most important part of the song. Writing is my way of like processing the world around me and changes and emotions in life. So to me, I feel like the lyrics need to feel real and honest and raw and relatable, and also saying something really simple in a way that hasn't really been said before. I think that my favorite lyrics are within the song called Beauty Pageant. It's about my experience of being a girl in the world, the kind of unrealistic, impossible expectations and standards that we hold ourselves to. That song in particular just really pushed me. But yeah, I really love that song. I feel like it completely encapsulates just the confusing emotions that come with being a woman in this world. I feel like if you haven't heard my music yet, maybe you should listen to Love Somebody. It's a song about falling in love and then getting hurt or hurting somebody and then losing somebody and coming out the other side. And I feel like life is just full of these constant cycles of winning and losing. Realizing that life is chaos and that nobody has any control of anything is kind of freeing when you realize that you just kind of need to surrender to whatever chaos is going on in life. I would like to hear Harry cover one of my songs. I feel like that would be kind of a cool trade. Maybe White Noise. I feel like there's a song on my album called White Noise that is just really fun. Again, it's about crying in the club, but it's kind of dressed in this kind of fun, like pop banger kind of outfit. I would be really intrigued to hear what Harry did with that. My sisters are the people that have shaped who I am, I think, through all of their influences. We have the same references. I think going through life, we've pretty much lived the same life. I think they're the most inspiring people that I have in my life. I mean, I'm gonna go again with Post Malone. I just think that he's insane, so relatable, so real, and just a cool guy. It is a song that my tour manager put me onto by the Blue Nile, who I loved anyway, but I obviously hadn't listened to their entire discography. It's called Tomorrow Morning. It's really good. I can't get it out of my head. My first physical copy of music that I purchased for myself, it must have been a Kylie Minogue CD. Still am just completely in love with her. I think she's an icon. I think it was this album, Body Language. It came out in 2003. That can't be right though, because I must have been 3. I remember having this album, X, this Kylie album, in my older sister's room. You had to go through her room to get into my room. And I was just constantly paranoid that she was gonna steal my Kylie Minogue CDs. So I remember hiding them around my room just because I couldn't take that risk. I would put you on to Beauty Pageant. There's a song called Lucy that's one of my favorites. And I would also, it seems obvious, but I would put you on to Cruel World because I just love that song. 3 to 5 songs that I think people should listen to. Wait, actually, let me have a look. I really love Hammond Song by The Roaches. It's just really a gorgeous song to listen to and to just kind of get lost in. Just kind of the way that the harmonies kind of clash and resolve, it just feels really dreamy and euphoric and lovely. I also think that people should listen to Incomprehensible by Big Thief. I feel like that song is she just has a gorgeous way of talking about getting older, that being kind of like a beautiful experience rather than something that people should dread. I'm gonna go with an Elliott Smith song, Angelise. I just love that song and I love Elliott Smith. I'm gonna go with Julia by the Beatles. Yeah, it goes without saying, one of the best songs ever written, I think. And I'm gonna go with Take Care by Beach House, because it's gorgeous. I'm Holly Humberstone, and this has been my personal playlist, and go listen to Cruel World.